Next up we have our gussets. So Karlova, she used snaps here. I used magnet snaps. She did regular snaps like these. I went ahead and did magnet snaps just because that's what I wanted to do with mine. You can go ahead and repeat the same process if you want to do regular snaps. So what we're going to do here is, these are our next pieces. You have your D-ring, you have your D-ring strap holder that's going to be sewn in where we did the marking on the body of the bag. So this is going to go in between here. What we're going to do is we start on the front end here, and the body stitches over the gusset all the way around. Then when we get to this point, we don't want to forget to stitch our gusset strap, or D-ring strap I mean, between the gusset and the body. So this whole piece will sit, both ends will sit in between these two pieces. Now, in order to get your right measurement for the gusset, go ahead, get the body out of the way, measure your gusset from here all the way around. And then I say do about 3.5 to 4 times that length. Because anytime you're rounding the corner of a piece of leather, it tends to stretch out the, you end up needing a little more thread than you normally would on a straight line. So that's 3. And I'm gonna go ahead and do 4, just because I don't like to run out while I'm stitching and then I have to start a new line of thread. Okay, so here we go. I just turned my project over on its front like this to make it easier for me to stitch. I'm putting my D-ring strap and D-ring here where they're supposed to go. I'm just putting them in position so I don't forget them. get here to the end, you are supposed to have extra stitching holes. So this is the final one that connects the gusset and the body of the bag. And then you're gonna have another 1, 2, 3. And those are just decorative stitches. Go ahead and take your hybrid bag and flip the front flap out like this so you can have access to setting your buttons. Now I'm using a 7-ounce leather here. My button's gonna need to go through the top side, feed through the bottom of my strap, as well as my flap, and then set into the inner portion of my button, which that won't fit. So what I'm gonna have to do is I have to take my skiver here and skive this leather down to make it easier for this to reach. So if you're in the same situation, use like a 7 to 8 ounce leather for your straps here. You didn't use like a 5 or 6 ounce, you're probably gonna have to do the exact same thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'll proceed to set my buttons. And then once I have these button snaps into place, I'll put in my rivets to put my buckle portion into place. And I'll show you how I'll do that here in a bit. this last part, I'm going to try to film this all in succession. I'm going to show you how to do one complete side for the straps and then let you guys take it over from there. Make sure you have all your strap keepers already stitched together and ready to go. This is one of the longer ones here. It measures out at 3 inches long. So this is the longest one that you have on the pattern. And this is this here, and this, make sure you go ahead and put your strap keeper here before you rivet this together. So right now this is not in place. The only thing I have secure here is I have my strap keeper here. This of course is already secure from part one. I'm going to go ahead and grab my buckle and put it in place. So go ahead and grab your buckle. Make sure you already have your straps skived down. And so what's going to happen here is, like I said before, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 layers of leather to go through. So you got to make sure that stem is going to be long enough, and that your leather, if you're using a thicker ounce like I am with this 7 ounce, that it's skived down enough so that that cap can reach all the way in there and secure every single level all the way down. And boom, voila. Mine fits without me having to do any type of holding it in place or extra securing. I know it's gonna fit once I take the mallet to it. Give you a closer look at what it's supposed to look like. So you have all 5 of these layers right here. Now what's gonna happen is, very important, don't forget your D-ring. So these are the pieces I'm going to use here for this side, or no, they're not. That's the other thing, you want to make sure that your this crescent strap is on the right side. So this is if this is on the back, this is the left hand side. So this is arching that way, and this one's arching that way. So that's how you're going to be wearing them. So make sure that you put your straps on correctly. Have everything lined up already if you can. So I'm going to gather everything here that I know I'm going to need. This is going to attach down here. Set 2 rivets. My swivel clasp is going to go down here. So that's it here. This is going to go here. Okay, voila, like that. Then you can run your strap through the buckle. And through the final keeper down there. So this is what it's going to look like once you're done. Shoulder strap. So I have all my pieces here. Go ahead and place your buckle inside of the buckle strap. Let's get the most difficult part of it over with. And so what's going to happen is hole that's punched here and this strap keeper, you're gonna face these grain to grain, okay? So right up against each other like that. Take your rivet, place the stem through the bottom. You can just set that over to the side for now. That's my cap. Go ahead and affix these two. So these are the only 2 layers that your rivet's going to go through. So make sure you size appropriately. Use my mid-size rivet. And then you can go ahead and set that right away. Nice and secure. And now what's going to happen is we're going to have 3 layers of leather to set this rivet through. All right, I admit I make mistakes. I really do. Right here, there should be a strap keeper. There should be a strap keeper, and I had to go back later on after I finished my strap to go back and put the strap keepers in. This is what they should look like.